The moment she declared his words held more weight than mine. Something inside me fractured. I might have erupted in fury, shed endless tears, or felt a twitch of helplessness. But instead, I froze. I watched the woman who had once shared her deepest dreams with me under the cloak of night, now champion a man whose smiles lingered too long when I wasn't paying attention. When she asked him, apologized, or waited for his approval, I felt a strange stillness settle over me, as though a storm had abruptly passed. 3 years of marriage, 6 years entwined in each other's lives. Our world had been stitched together like a wild symphony, each note teetering on chaos and harmony. Her laughter had once been genuine, a sound I trusted. Then he came, her supposed closest friend, the one whose hugs were just a touch too long, whose eyes lingered where they shouldn't. I chose silence at first. I refused to descend into the role of the jealous husband, but respect, once sacred, had been tainted by his presence. It wasn't a single betrayal, but a slow erosion, a bleeding of countless small betrayals. The laptop snapped shut when I entered the room. Messages appeared and vanished, declarations of undying devotion she thought I wouldn't see. Phone passcodes changed overnight. Matching bracelets disappeared. A hotel bill dismissed as a mistake. I never confronted her immediately. I bottled the pain, labeling it, organizing it like venom in a vial. The breaking point came one evening in a confrontation with him. He smirked, confident, unreadable. She had already chosen him, without hesitation. I walked away that night, leaving behind the house, the keys, the life I had built. Silence became my weapon. For days of pure, merciless quiet, she called, texted, pleaded outside my apartment, and I responded with nothing. Desperation is a dangerous companion. I began piecing together the truth. A friend at her bank revealed she had secretly opened an account 6 months prior and siphoned away $18,000. Her plan for departure had been meticulous, oblivious that I would leave first. I waited, watching her weave tales to mutual friends, painting me as unstable. I let them misjudge me. In their errors, I discovered leverage. Jason, the man she'd chosen, wasn't just any interloper. Years ago, in a real estate deal, he had tried to sabotage me, forging documents that cost me a fortune. I had reported him, and his license had been revoked. He never realized I was the one who destroyed him. Now he was brazenly living in my home, eating my food, touching the woman I loved. This wasn't just infidelity. It was a reckoning waiting to happen. Step 1, gather proof. Her hidden account was laughably simple to breach. Predictable password, predictable behavior. I captured every transaction, saved every message, creating a dossier I named Loyalty. Step 2, Jason. With careful research and subtle deception, I gathered evidence of his latest frauds, recording incriminating calls and forwarding them to his victims anonymously. By day 4, she was unraveling. She begged at my door, tears streaming, remorse in her voice. I let her in, held her hand, and let her believe I forgave her. Then I showed her the file. Screenshots, transfers, messages. Her face drained of all color. I told her she could leave quietly, without alimony, without argument. She did, silently. Finally, Jason, he called, venom dripping from every word. I met him in a diner, neutral ground. Calm and composed, I slid a flash drive across the table. Evidence of 12 victims, fraudulent deals, forged signatures. You'll never sell property again without facing justice, I said. He paled. I leaned closer. She was never yours. You were just the spark she used to set herself on fire. I walked away that day without looking back. 6 months later, she lives with her sister. Jason's license has gone once more, and rumor has it they've severed all ties. People ask why I remain calm, why I don't boil with vengeance. But revenge, I've learned, is not about rage. It's about clarity. That clarity came the moment she admitted he meant more. Yes, he was more to her, but to me, he was merely a tool. A reminder that the moment you lose lucidity, you lose everything.